Well, hello everyone, welcome back to the Gamers Lounge. This is Michael, and yes, I haven't posted in a very long time, but I have been looking forward to this game. It was released today. It's developed by Team 6 Studios, and it's called Nascar Arcade Rush. Now, first of all, being an Italian living in the UK, I don't really have any knowledge of the true NASCAR sport. I know it's very big in the US, and it's well loved by Americans, but I don't know enough about it, so I won't comment on the names of drivers and the various tracks that are there. So I'm just going to be reviewing it as an arcade racing game. Now, being a retro gamer, to me this is rather reminiscent of two games that I really enjoyed. One released on the original PlayStation sometime in the 90s, mid to late 90s. It was called NASCAR Rumble. And that's very similar to this. It's got wild, mad, twisting tracks, and it's got truly arcade handling. Later re-released and reimagined with fewer tracks, believe it or not, on the PS2, and it's called Rumble Racing. But NASCAR Arcade Rush, now, I haven't played it that extensively yet because it's only just been released, like I mentioned. So I've had a quick go of it, and the game pretty much tells you what it's about. It does what it says on the tin. Now, if you want to know in detail, go to help, and it tells you what everything is, what it does. But I'll get into the game now. I'll show you some footage because that's what we're here for. You can do our Cup Series, speaks for itself, quick race, time attack. Let's go into quick race. I'll choose rookie because I'm crap. Now, you've got a few different drivers that you can select. Of course, as you can see here, the others you unlock at various levels, so you can unlock different costumes. But I've chosen this futuristic looking one. Same with the tuning kits. You can choose 4 of them to start with, the others you unlock later on. Let's go with this guy. And the tracks are quite numerous. Now, they are, from what I've read, okay, not from my lack of knowledge of NASCAR racing. Now, these are reimagined NASCAR tracks, so they're not just the simple ovals, but they are more twisty, more turny. They've got ramps and stunts and shortcuts and all kinds of things. Now, there are lots of them, as you can see here. And we're going to go to, what one should we choose? Tell you what, let's choose Daytona. Now, loading times are quite quick. This is running on my PS5, so it is the PS5 version of the game. You can get it on the PS4 as well. This is the Project X version with a few extra little bits and pieces, which I won't spoil.
10, 9, 8,
Another 10-second countdown here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready to go?
And away we go. Racing is simple. You have to hit the speed pads, including these long blue chevrons. Those will speed you up. Blue pads will give you a burst of speed. And if you go over the yellow pads, you'll refill your Nitro meter. Now look to the right-hand bottom of the screen. You'll see a circular health bar in green. On the inside of that, there's a yellow one. That's your Nitro. Now if you hold X, you'll speed forward. And of course your Nitro bar will deplete. But you can refill it in 2 ways. You can go into the pit lane, which is near the start of each track, or you can go over the yellow speed pads, and that will refill gradually in small chunks. It'll refill your Nitro meter. Now, all you do here is accelerate, brake and steer. From what I can see, what I've tried, there's no drifting. You've just got to keep your speed up. This game is all about speed. It's all about mad, insane speeds around mad, twisty tracks. And the graphics are, I'm not going to say they're simple, and they're certainly more than functional. They're very smooth, and they're very vibrant and colourful. There's some very good trackside detail. And the game plays beautifully. Yeah, I think it's extremely polished. I think the devs have done a superb job here. My compliments to the chefs. and it has a very, very simple gameplay style. You just accelerate, you steer, brake on occasion. If you can't get round certain bends, you're going to have to apply the brake, do it. But other than that, to me it seems like a whole load of fun so far. I haven't tried it online, mainly because I'm not really a big online player, but I might give it a shot a little bit further down the line. But I'm more of a single player guy. So there's a lot of customization for both your driver in terms of how he looks, and also lots of customization and tuning for your car. So believe me, it is a lot less simplified than what you're seeing here. I know I'm just speeding around this track, but yeah, my honest opinion, I like it. The handling is extremely responsive. No gripes here. There's no sluggishness, no clunkiness. The game really does play like a dream. Now, I don't like to be overly negative about games. Believe me, I've played some stinkers as of late, but I try not to review games in a negative fashion. If there are little niggles, I'll mention them, but this is a very good one, and all the developers' hard work has paid off, because I'm sure this is how they wanted it to look and play. Now I'm playing it on rookie mode, so at least the initial races seem quite easy. I recommend playing it on Elite, where you'll get a good challenge from the other cars. And if you play online, you know you're going to have a whole load of fun. Now you can also create rivalries amongst yourselves when you're on here. So if you ram into another car too much, you'll create a rivalry. That's reminiscent of another game called Grid Legends. That provides you with rivalries. If you ram them too much, they'll get annoyed with you. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this, and yeah, I don't want to reveal too much of it, and I don't want to spoil too much of it, but try the other tracks out if you decide that you're going to get it. And they are varied. I think it's superb. Anyway, thanks for watching, and enjoy.